Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 Local News for Thursday, January 29th, 2026. The world-famous King of the Hammers ramps up this weekend, continuing through February 7th. The internationally recognized off-road rock crawl and race series draws thousands of participants and viewers from all over the United States. It takes place in the Johnson Valley OHV area north of Joshua Tree, and approximately 81,000 acres of the Johnson Valley off-highway vehicle recreation area will be closed during the event. The Morongo Basin California Highway Patrol, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, San Bernardino County Fire Department, Bureau of Land Management, California State Parks, and Morongo Basin Ambulance will be stepping up patrols and service to provide increased enforcement and assistance in our area. San Bernardino County Sheriff Shannon Dykes said, quote, "I would like to remind all race fans to behave responsibly. Fireworks are prohibited, and most importantly, have fun and enjoy the sport of off-road racing with your family." The Sheriff's Department also wants to remind attendees that DUI still applies to off-road vehicles. They remind everyone to pack it in and pack it out. The CHP asks anyone who will be attending the races or just passing through our area to make sure to keep your eyes open for slowing and stopping large trucks with trailers and off-road vehicles. As a reminder, the Johnson Valley Shared Use Area will be temporarily closed to the public on February 12th for Marine Corps training. The environmental review for a planned solar project in 29 Palms has wrapped and will be coming before city officials in the next month. The project is proposed by developer E-Group PS Solar and is planned for 184 acres north of 2 Mile Road. Assembly Bill 205 passed in California in 2022, enabling developers to bypass local laws, citing an urgent need for alternative energies, and local officials are working with the developer and the state on this project. On a recent episode of the Z107.7 Up Close show, host Gary Daigneault spoke with 29 Palms Mayor Dan Mintz. They discussed the project's current status and near future. Here's a clip from that conversation.
But what is the status right now of the proposed solar field north of 2 Mile Road?
They've already done environmental, and it should come to the council or to the planning commission sometime in February, and then possibly come to the council sometime in March or April.
You can hear their full conversation by downloading the Z107.7 Up Close show as a podcast at our website, Z107.7FM.com, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you are flying after Sunday, February 1st, you'll need to have the correct type of identification or face a fee at the ticket booth. Online news editor Robert Hayden has the details on the Real ID requirements.
The Transportation Security Administration, or TSA, will be adding a $45 fee to your flight if you try to go through their security without a Real ID after February 1st. Travelers will be able to pay $45 to use a TSA Confirm ID for a 10-day travel period. TSA urges travelers who do not have a Real ID to schedule an appointment at their local DMV to update their ID as soon as possible. Acceptable forms of ID to fly are passports, passport cards, Real IDs, and permanent resident cards. To upgrade your current California ID to the Real ID system, you'll need the original or a copy of your birth certificate and a passport or other acceptable identification. Real IDs are also required if you want to enter a federal building or a nuclear power plant. Not a lot of those around here, but I guess it's always nice to be prepared. If you don't have a California ID or driver's license because a past indiscretion is haunting your record, then you'll want to keep Wednesday, February 11th on your calendar as the county's mobile defense program is coming to the Joshua Tree Community Center. The San Bernardino County Public Defender has been holding events in rural areas to provide equitable access to free legal services, including record clearing and expungements, clearing bench warrants, modifying summary probations, and resolving outstanding fines. Spots are limited for the mobile defense program, and you'll want to sign up early. In addition, there'll be assistance available for family law, child support, and small claims. That's all happening at the Joshua Tree Community Center on Wednesday, February 11th from 12:30 to 4 p.m. You can find links to everything mentioned here at our website, Z107.7FM.com. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
Thank you, Robert. Locally, the Palm Springs International Airport announced that they had a record-setting year in 2025 with over 3.3 million passengers passing through the airport. That's a 2.4% increase compared to 2024. The airport also set 5 all-time monthly passenger records during the year, with March of 2025 being the busiest in the airport's history with almost 500,000 travelers passing through the terminal. Palm Springs Airport was built in 1939 and is currently the closest commercial airport to the Morongo Basin. Las Vegas and Los Angeles International Airports are also both options for national and international travelers leaving the high desert. Since 1954, the 29 Palms Water District, formed by citizens, has been storing and delivering water. Over the years, the district has grown with the area and now serves about 18,000 residents within an 87 square mile area with 360 miles of pipeline and 17 million gallons of water storage. On tomorrow's Z107.7 Up Close show, host Gary Daigneault will speak with General Manager Matt Schrag about the unique history, challenges, and future of the district. Seeking a rate hike, Schrag will make his case for much-needed upgrades and anticipated state mandates. The Z107.7 Up Close show is happening tomorrow at 10 a.m. on Z107.7, and it will be available as a podcast at Z107.7fm.com after it airs. And finally, a date has been set for the 2026 29 Palms Rotary Carnival. The 4-day family-friendly event will be held on March 19th and run through March 22nd at Lucky Park in 29 Palms. The annual event features carnival rides, interactive games, prize booths, and a variety of food vendors. The event is co-presented by the City of 29 Palms Parks and Recreation Department and the 29 Palms Rotary Club. Pre-sale wristband coupons will be able to be purchased for $35 starting on Monday from the Parks and Recreation Office, Palladium Family Fun Center, and 29 Palms Visitor Center. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm News Director Jeff Harmatz.